Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings. Yes, I am talking fast, but it's absolutely freezing, and the weather's been terrible. So we're gonna make this. We're gonna make it first, fast. Lola, Raya.
Raya, you know what, right? Raya tonight, I felt like slowed things down too much. You know what I mean? I wanted to see him just move the ball a bit quicker. So for Raya tonight, had nothing to do, no saves, nothing. 6.
Well observed. The players were getting annoyed that he wasn't playing out from the back quicker.
I'll give him a 6. Was at fault with the mistake with Saliba that nearly cost the goal. Bad communication, but he kept a clean sheet. And at the end of the game, should have moved the ball on quicker. 6.
Cheering Timber.
7. He was, for me, our best player. He was good in defence. He was good in attack. Did everything you'd expect to during Timber. Got up and down the pitch. You know what you're getting with this guy. He is probably was the most consistent player for me tonight.
So you're man of the match?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's my man of the match.
Cheering Timber.
Yeah, probably a 7. I think defensive duties was all right. I wanted to see a bit more from him in attack. I didn't see enough from him in attack, I felt.
Okay, fair. So 7.
7.
William Saliba.
I'd say he was our best player, probably. 7 for him, but, you know, there was a lot of times I thought, just keep running with the ball, you know what I mean? He's picking the ball up. I was like, yo, you're driving.
Keep going.
But then he's almost like he's worried that, what if I lose it? But honestly, there was times when it opened up for him. You know, he seemed to have someone's possession of the ball, you know what I mean? So, 7.
Yeah, no one really goes to tackle. He should just carry on and just battered it. Because anyway, yeah.
6, kept a clean sheet, but again was at fault with Raya, bad communication.
Yeah.
That could have cost us dearly. You know, they go 1-0 up. Mistakes like that, you can't have mistakes like that at this level. 6.
It seemed a bit unfortunate, that one. It bounced off players and stuff like that. I don't think it was as clear cut as that.
Yeah, you can look at it either one way. Either it's that big mistake or he had a really good game and should have carried on going forward and shooting and scoring. 7, you gone 6, you gone 7. Gabriel Magalhaes.
6. Had a massive chance at the end of the game to win it with that header. You know, that goes in. It's a completely different game. He was consistent. Done what you needed him to do, but it's a shame he missed out. I've seen him stick them in the back of the net numerous times.
Was that in your end?
That was right in front of me.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I could...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 6, quiet night for him.
Okay, left back. We had Nkapie come off injured.
Yeah, come off injured.
And it looked quite serious as well.
Was it? I mean,
Well,
another
apparently.
bloody injuries, man. You know what I mean? If it's serious, he might have to go in the market. You know, if it's serious, Mark Gay. I mean, but yes, probably up until then he was doing okay. But because he came off 5.
Nkapie. He's giving him a 5 there.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, let's go into midfield. Martin Zubimendi.
I'll give him a 5. There was an opportunity for him to. I love Martin Zubimendi. There's an opportunity for him to put Saka through, and he didn't. And I think by his standards, he had a fairly lackluster game. It's 5.
I agree with that. He just moved the ball too slowly today. Didn't really pass the ball through the lines. Wasn't his best game.
5s. Declan Rice.
5 as well. Thought he had a quiet night. He had a quiet night.
No, you're
man.
right.
Declan, I mean, so many players were like they were playing on empty, and he was the kind of one as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, 5.
I agree with that. After Declan Rice's performance against Bournemouth, he was absolutely phenomenal, and tonight he just wasn't at the races, and he wasn't that player that moves the ball. You know, he put in some good tackles, but he just wasn't as dominant in that midfield as I would have wanted him to be.
There's a lot of honesty in this player ratings tonight. Let's go to
what we're doing, Cecil.
Our captain Martin Odegaard.
It's 2026, man. 5. I thought that he, got outplayed in the midfield, got overrun in the midfield many times, gave the ball away at times, and didn't move the ball as quick as he should have. I'll give him a 5.
I'm gonna give him a 6. I think he was the better of the midfield players. You know what I mean? He was at least trying to inject a bit of energy into the play. You know what I mean? So 6.
Okay, let's go to our winger, Bukayo Saka.
First half he weren't bad. Second half he was a bit anonymous. You know what I mean? So 6 for him.
Yeah, it's very rare, especially in a game like this, you see Saka get hooked. In the first half, he had Kirkes, he was cooking him, but in the second half, just completely faded, was non-existent. 5.
Did them cutbacks. And
I'd say 6.
Yeah, he did them cutbacks.
He had a shot. He was,
and there was no one there as well.
The only threat. in that first half.
Yeah, fair. Let's go to the other wing, Trossard.
Quiet night for Trossard. He got that early booking, seemed like it affected him. You know what I mean? Because after that, he didn't really do anything. Quiet night for him, man. Below par 4.
Ooh, that's the lowest so far today.
Listen, I think he was on par with Saka.
Yellow card.
The yellow card. Listen, that was a referee. Listen, don't get started on the referee, but I think a 5. He did take on his marker a few times and did bits, but nowhere near the levels that we'd expected this guy.
No service, nothing from him. Usually he's so effective, but I felt the yellow card affected him.
A lot of honesty, like I said in his player rating so far. So Victor Gyökeres.
3. He's anonymous in the game. Listen, I do say it again. When are we going to start, though, providing some service to this guy? Right? But, you know, we can't keep saying that. He was just not even involved in the game, was he? But we need to involve him. But he was quiet tonight, 3.
3, I agree with what Robbie said. He needs to, I think he had a couple of touches. These are big games. You need to step up. I need to see more. You know, you were brought in to do more, and I didn't see much intensity. I didn't see him chasing. I didn't see him hassling.
But he was just chasing. There was not. But I want to see a bit of service. What's the point in buying a guy that's great? He's super strength. He's running in behind defences when we never play the ball in behind.
Also, and just quickly, when you said about his pressing, I think he's not even pressing correctly. He's not showing the angle. Anyway, they pop it around him. I'm like, that's basics of
Alisson's got the ball. You need to be on him. You need to be going. You need to be half smashing him, not just running off of him. And I want you busting your lungs out, mate.
He's not closing down properly. Anyway, but that's another conversation for another day. Subs. Let's start with Gabriel Jesus.
5. Didn't really get into the game. A couple of times he gave the ball away. Thought he could have been more effective. I've seen him in other games come on and take those opportunities and change the game. He didn't do that.
Yeah, the ball up.
Yeah, 5. He didn't really make an impact.
Okay, let's go.
There was a time when the ball was crossed into the box. He didn't really get in there on the end of it. 5.
Martinelli.
5 as well. 1 minute he do something outstanding, like that little turn he did on the touchline. Then he gets to the box, overhits it. That's just summed up all the players tonight. They were, honestly, those players played like it was the day after New Year's Eve. They were terrible.
Yeah, he had a shot, and you've got to test Alisson. Alisson didn't really get tested properly tonight, and he had a couple of opportunities. Like you said, I see him down the left-hand side skinning a player, but then I see him not playing the balls and not playing it quick enough. And he again could have come on and made a difference. 5.
He summed up well. He did that trick, beat the man, then it ran out of play.
Had all that part, but the final product weren't there.
Noni Madueke.
Bit similar in a way. He did play that great ball into the box though, but a bit similar. I think he made a little bit more of an impact than the others when he came on. I'll give him a 6.
I agree with that. That ball in the middle, that ball is begging to go in the back of the net. How someone's not there ready to just tuck it home, I do not know. And he was lively and he did make a difference.
Even at the end, it was a decent corner, wasn't it? So
the last corner of the game. Eberechi Eze.
3. It's non-existent. I didn't even know he'd come on. It's again, you get given an opportunity. You've got 15 minutes to change this game. Go and change the game.
I'll probably give him a 5. Came on, didn't even get to see the ball. Again, ball's just passed. When did he ever get the ball in, even an attacking area?
I can't remember when he touched the ball, I'll be honest. Last sub that came on was Mars Lewis Skelly.
Thought he was pretty poor as well. He's getting skinned down that wing by, Frimpong. You know what I mean? 4.
Yeah, I'll go with 4. Listen, it's games like this when you get brought on with a decent amount of time to show the manager and the club why you shouldn't be sent out on loan. And you've got to take these opportunities. And for me, he didn't take the opportunity. He had a perfect opportunity to show the manager, listen, mate, I'm here, don't forget about me. And he didn't perform. And like I said, it could have been some dangerous situations and cost us.
Referee today.
3. Terrible. Didn't have a hand on the game. I hate him. I cannot stand him. I really don't. He should be refereeing non-league, honestly. He is just, I'll give him a 2.
Anthony Taylor, Robbie.
Yeah, I never like to see when he's refereeing a game. Not just from an Arsenal point of view, just from a football point of view. That song is all about you. It's perfect for him. It just always seems to be about him every time he referees a game. I'll go with a 2.
Yeah, fair. Manager today. Some fans, I don't know. I can't believe it. Some fans blaming Mikel Arteta for today.
I don't think he's. I don't think. Listen, you can argue and say, right, were the team up for this? You made all the right noises for the game. It's a very attacking team, attacking subs. They haven't delivered for it. But ultimately, we dropped points today when we could have been in a stronger position. So probably a 6. But this stuff that he played defensive. It was
come for a draw.
Rubbish, man. He came for a draw. That's ridiculous. Come on. He knows that if we win this game, we go 8 points clear. Come on. Team just didn't perform.
No, I'm torn between a 6 and a 7. I don't think he really did anything wrong. He brought on the subs, relevant players when you needed to, made the changes when you need to. I'll give him a 6 because obviously we didn't get the result, but he did everything that I'd expect, brought him on at the right time, but the players let him down.
Yard man said he should have taken off a defender and brought on an attacker, take off Gabriel Magalhaes or something.
And then if we lose the game, he'd be the first one crying. Listen, he brought on enough attacking players to go for it. That wasn't the problem. The attacking players were on the pitch. Eze was on there. Madueke came on. Martinelli came on. How many more attacking players do you want him to bring on? Exactly. He only brought on Mars Lewis-Skelly because of an injury. Come on.
Fans, people.
Fans today, listen, I thought we started off all right, but we on a really horrible day, it was pouring down with rain coming here, we wanted to see a bit more from our players. Yeah. And they didn't really excite us, did they?
Yeah, facts.
So we were a bit like how they played.
Yeah.
It was a bit flat. Because, not at first.
I don't know. I think we arrived and I was there today.
But by later on, we're like, yo, man, you're not going to do nothing for us. Yeah. I mean, we're trying to get behind you. We're trying to sing and stuff like that. But when are you going to do something to liven us up a bit? They didn't do anything. I think the players, I'll give the fans an 8 today. I don't blame the fans. I think the players today needed to lift them a bit more with a performance. We were behind them. We were trying to lift them. But the players, it was a poor performance.
I think the fans have a 9.
Do you know what? No. I'm going to give the fans a 10, Stan. I'll tell you why. The entire lower tier got absolutely drenched and was freezing cold. And at the beginning of the game, we were singing our hearts out, and the atmosphere in there was absolutely live. And I tell you what, at the end of the game, there was a level of frustration because we weren't playing well. And on a freezing cold night like tonight, you turn up. It's not like the Empty had when them lot don't even bother turning up. Everyone, there wasn't an empty seat. Everyone turned up fans-wise and did what they had to do. And I thought the atmosphere in there was absolutely fantastic. Personally, where I was sitting, I'll give the fans a 10.
Listen, the atmosphere was good. The atmosphere was a thing, but the players, to me, they needed to do more to lift those fans. They didn't do enough.
But that's on the players. For the fans, I think we turned up another job today. That is it for the ratings. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. 10 as always. I'll see you again soon. Take care.